courtyard is bosom with joy. Music blaze, maidens dance, drummers beat like thunder. The royal wedding is in full swing. Princess Chetem, regal in coral beads and gold, holds a calabash of palm wine, her smile as radiant as the sun. She dances, every eye is on her. She approached her father, King Nnamdi, bows and receives his blessing. "Go, my daughter," he says proudly, "find your husband." She turns and the drums resume. But then the air shifts. Princess Chetem dances past Prince Uzo, the royal groom waiting with pride. Whispers begin. Then she walks past the villagers to the elders' corner. She kneels before a man cloaked in ancient red, wrinkled, grey-bearded, old enough to have lived 10 lives. She offers him the wine. Gasps, silence, then screams, "Abomination! Oh, Chetem, what are you doing? No, no, no! He's old enough to be your great-grandfather. Hey, our princess has served wine to a spirit, oh!" Prince Uzo stands forward and grabs her hand. "Chetem, tell me this is a joke." But the old man drinks, drops gold into the calabash, and gently lifts Chetem to her feet. "My bride," he whispers. Chaos erupts, and the whole village explodes. Once upon a time, in Umboniso village, Nnamdi was the toast of the land. A hunter so skilled, even the forest feared him. His aim was perfect, his traps legendary. Nnamdi was celebrated in the village for his skill and prowess as a very creative and powerful hunter. During the village festivals, Nnamdi always outshined the other hunters when they went out to search for game to present at the yearly festival. Whenever it was Nnamdi's turn to present his game, the villagers would start shouting and hailing him, saying, "Nnamdi, the best hunter ever liveth in the land of Mboniso." When he enters the forest, all the animals bow and give way because the lion in the jungle has entered. They will keep shouting and cheering Nnamdi. Nnamdi would smile with pride as the aged king kept saying prayers of blessing for Nnamdi and the villagers. Nnamdi, the jungle king, the one who whistles and antelopes faint. He was married to Chidera, a woman as beautiful as she was ambitious. Their only daughter, Chetem, was the heartthrob of the village. Chidera loved her husband dearly and deeply, but she loved power even more. She was so proud of her husband, and whenever she was with her mates at the market of the village square, she would boast about how powerful her husband was and how no hunter could outshine or take her husband's place as the best hunter in the village of Mboniso. At night, she would go close to her husband, smile and say, "Dimoma, my king, my crown, my world, husband of my youth and forever. The man who whenever I see him, all I see is strength, peace and prosperity. The one who will take over and become the next king of this great village of Mboniso when your father, our aged king, finally passes away. She will pour at night. Obin, why let your elder brother Obina be king now? You are the real lion of this land. My Ebube, she would say, rubbing his bird. Her husband, Nnamdi, would quickly hush her, saying, Chibaby, you have started again, this woman. Have you forgotten that Obina is the firstborn and my elder brother? Tradition must be respected. Once our father dies, he will be the one to take over as the king of this village. And Nnamdi, your husband here, I'm not ready to fight for that too. The gods have blessed us. We are doing well already. And I'm also a great hunter. We are comfortable and blessed. So, why should we start aiming for what we know is not ours? Please, let's just be content with what we have. Chibaby, calm down. He kept smiling as he talked to his wife. But Chidera scoffed. Dim, this one you are saying is motivational talk. Tradition kwa. Forget that thing. Kingship is for the popular. You, my husband, you are the celebrity of this village. And your brother Obina, he's just tall. Okay, Dimoma, just imagine you being the next king of this village, and I, Chidera, Chibaby, standing next to you, holding your hands as the queen, and our beautiful daughter Chetem, the crowned princess of this village. Dinta, imagine the power you will possess. Oh, you will be number one in this village. Obi, my husband, can't you picture this beautiful future with me? You are already the villager's favorite and their popular hunter. Shun culture jare, what matters is popularity. Obim, my earnest desire is to see myself seated on that majestic royal chair as the queen of this village. When I am queen, those women who usually waggle their tongues and shove, they will have no choice but to shut their mouths and have no option but to prostrate and call me Lolo when I pass them. Then my walking step then, let me not say until that time. Look at the way you are smiling. I know you're already imagining what I'm saying. As far as I'm concerned, I, Chidera, Nnamdi Obi, I'm going to be the next queen of this great village of Mboniso. And not that Obina's wife. What's that her name again, Sef? Nonso? Never. Obim, do this for us now, Biko. She kept saying as she pleaded with her husband. And with that, the seeds of ambition were planted. 2 weeks later, their aged father summoned his 2 sons to the palace so he could discuss things with them. As he lay down on his bed, very weak, he pleaded with his sons to live in unity when he finally joins his ancestors, and that Nnamdi should always support his brother Obina when he is finally crowned king. Nothing should cause strife, jealousy, or bitterness between the both of them. He wanted to leave them in peace, and that peace should not depart from the family. After talking to his sons, they all hugged. He prayed and blessed them. After that, he excused them to leave his hut. Obinna and Nnamdi discussed at length after they left their father, the king's hut. They hugged each other and bid themselves good night. Soon, the old king died. While others cried, Chidera secretly practiced her royal walk. "Call me Lolo," she whispered to her reflection. "Ah, Queen Chidera of Mboniso. Hey, it sweets me. I can't wait." She kept saying to herself as she practiced her walking step of being the next queen. Nnamdi, burdened by thoughts, wandered into the forest for solace. There, beneath an ancient tree, he met him. A shriveled old man with eyes like coal and a voice that echoed like thunder. Nnamdi was terrified, but held himself not to look weak. He shouted, "Who are you?" The man smiled and told him to be calm, saying, "Nnamdi, the second son of King Obi the Great. Why are you troubled?" Nnamdi was surprised, seeing that the man knew him. He looked at him and asked, "Who are you? And how do you know me?" The aged man smiled. Okay. Let's not waste much time. I'm the keeper of the forest. I grant power for a price. I know your thoughts. Seek the crown, son of Obi. Yes, Nnamdi replied, giving that shocking look. The man continued talking. I know what you want. I know you want it. Though you are scared because of what people will say and tradition. That has always been your dream right from time. That's why you have always worked hard to prove to your people that you are the right king for them. Well, I can help you win the villagers' approval, make you the next king of this village, and become more powerful, wealthy, and influential. Really? Nnamdi said, staring at the man. Yes, I can, the man replied. But is that what you want? The aged man asked, smiling at him. Great one, keeper of the forest. I want to be the next king of this village and also to be more wealthy, powerful and influential. That would be amazing. Nnamdi said, smiling. The aged man laughed. What about the promise you made to your father about being your elder brother's Obinna's greatest supporter? The old man looked at him sternly. Please, great one, let's forget about those promises. I'm the perfect king for the village of Mboniso. Possess all the qualities that the king should have. Even more, I am the people's favorite. Great one, please do this for me, Nnamdi said, pleading to the aged man. The aged man smiled again. Are you really sure about this? Nnamdi, the second son of great King Kujemba will be. I asked for the last time. replied, I've given you my answer, great one. Why are you still asking the same question when I said yes? That's what I want. Okay. The aged man said, I will do as you asked, but it comes with a price. What price? Nnamdi asked, his hunter's heart pounding. You've asked well, Nnamdi. You have a beautiful daughter named Chetem, right? When she comes of age, she becomes my wife. That's my prize. The aged man said, looking sternly at Nnamdi. Ah! Nnamdi gasped. My Chetem, great one. She's just a child, and my only child. How can she get married to you? You're so old. You can't pass for someone who has lived like 10 lives. Great one. Is there no other prize? He asked, looking at the aged man. The aged man still looked at Nnamdi sternly. No, Nnamdi. That's the only prize. Well, if you're not okay with it, the old man shushed. Then, forget the show. You have 2 days. You can think about it. But you just have 2 days. 2 days to give me your answer. Time is ticking. Nnamdi, time is ticking. He said as he walked away, leaving Nnamdi to his thoughts. That night, Nnamdi discussed what transpired between him and the aged man with his wife, Chidera. Obim, Dimoma, my wife. Chidera looked at Nnamdi as he spoke to her, and she replied, Wait though. The great one agreed to help you become the next king. Hey, and to top it up, he said he will make you more powerful, wealthy, and influential. Dimoma, Haba, what are you waiting for? Why did you not allow him to go ahead? Hey, Obim, we have just 2 weeks. 2 weeks before the coronation. 2 weeks is not 2 years, though. Anything we have to do to ensure you become the next king. This is the time for us to do it. Dimoma, this one you are saying, you have to be fast about what you need to do immediately. Chidera said, talking and demonstrating. Chi baby, Nnamdi said, trying to pacify her. This comes with a prize, oh. And the prize, I don't even know how to say it. Immediately she snapped. So what? Are you the first person to sacrifice something for power? And, babe, you don't know that even in Freetown, nothing is free. What more can he ask for than you buying goats, cows, or cowries? Why are you called a Bubedike? Nnamdi, the lion of the jungle, the greatest hunter ever lived in the village of Mboniso. My husband, I don't want to know the price, though. Go back tomorrow, meet the great one, and say yes. Immediately accept his offer. My Bubedike, I know you are more than capable of providing his demands. Chidera, the future queen needs to have a beauty sleep and start dreaming of my coronation of being the new queen of Mboniso in 2 weeks' time. Obim, my crown is calling me. Long live the king! Hey, I can't wait, Chidera said as she turned her back to sleep. Against his instincts, Nnamdi agreed. The next day, Nnamdi met with the aged man again and accepted his offer. Okay, the aged man replied, "You have done well, but remember, agreement is agreement. Nnamdi, remember, agreement is agreement. I will do my part for you, immediately. Don't forget, when it's time for you to do your part, to fulfill your own part of the agreement, do not fail. Congratulations and long live the new king of Uboniso Kingdom. Long live the new king of Uboniso Kingdom." They both continued talking until Nnamdi left the forest. 2 weeks later, during what should have been Obina's coronation, Nnamdi was crowned instead. The villagers were so happy. Even the elders and the chief priests. Nobody complained or was bothered that the younger brother was crowned instead of the older one, who was supposed to be the king according to tradition. Chidera, glowing like the morning sun. Finally, Queen Chidera. After the coronation, Obina laid his complaints to the elders and even to his mother. But they were not bothered. They just kept giving him reasons why Nnamdi was a better choice for king than him. As Obina noticed everyone was on the side of Nnamdi, he was heartbroken, felt betrayed, and left the village with his wife Nonso, bitter and angry. Years passed. King Nnamdi reigned with glory. Wealth poured in. The village thrived, and Chetem blossomed into a stunning young woman. Suitors lined up like market women on discount day. But she only had eyes for Prince Uzo, a dashing royal from a powerful neighboring village. Wedding bells rang. Drums thundered. The village danced for days. A royal wedding was announced. Princess Chetem is getting married to her Prince Charming, Prince Uzo. Uboniso lit up in celebration. The day came. The drums beat. The maidens danced. Prince Uzo arrived with his entourage. Everything was perfect. Chetem, dressed in royal coral, graceful as a dove, took the palm wine from her father and danced gracefully, ready to find her groom. Cheers! Happiness! Joy! But as the entire village watched, something unthinkable happened. She walked past Prince Uzo. The music stopped. The sky grew quiet. Gaps, whispers, drums stopped. Flies froze mid-air. Chetem glided to the elder's corner and knelt before an ancient man. The same mysterious figure from the forest years ago. "Abomination!" someone screamed. "Ewo!" another yelled. "Abomination!" the crowd roared. Prince Uzo rushed forward. Chetem, what is this? Tell me this is a joke. Uzo yelled. That's not me, Chetem. Chetem looked into his eyes. Uzo, we were never meant to be. My heart has chosen. But it was no joke. The old man drank the wine, dropped money in the cup, and raised Chetem up like a prize and hugged her. And Chetem? She looked around, raised her voice and declared, "This is my husband, my Dinta, my lion, my forever. I choose him." Hey! Queen Chidera rushed forward, grabbing her daughter. Chetem, you must be mad. That's not your husband. This grandfather. Chetem, are you bewitched? Mama, Chetem said calmly, I'm in love. Leave me alone. Chetem held the old man's hand tighter. Mama, this is my choice. Nne, I love him. The spirit of my soul. Oh, this is the man my soul belongs to. I don't want your kind of royalty. Nnamdi rushed forward, shaking, tears in his eyes. Great one, please, not her. Take anything else. Gold, land, my life, but not my daughter. Please, great one. But the keeper's voice boomed. Nnamdi, when you beg for glory and power, I asked for a prize. You agreed and offered her. Now she's mine. I kept my promise. Keep yours. Remember, agreement is agreement. Nnamdi broke down. No, great one, this wasn't the plan. The old man stood tall, saying, agreement is agreement. Ha 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 ha. Prince Uzo stormed out. His entourage followed, heads bowed in shame. Chidera collapsed, screaming, Hey! Nnamdi, you have killed me. Nnamdi, you have killed me, oh! You sold our only daughter for a crown. Hey, please, great one. Take gold, take cows, take goats, take anything. Just leave my daughter. Just leave my daughter. Chidera kept screaming. Okay, take me instead. Leave my daughter. Biko. But the keeper spat. You! He scoffed. You are the reason she's mine. Greedy woman. You sold your future for beads and pride. And with that, he turned, took Chetem's hand and walked away, hand in hand with Chetem, who smiled as if nothing was wrong. The villagers stood frozen. That night, Nnamdi wailed in the palace. I was warned. I was told. But your greed, Chidera, your greed has cost us everything. Chidera kept pleading with her husband all throughout the night. The next day, the villagers were outraged. They stormed the palace. Remove the crown. He is not our king. Dethrone him. He sacrificed the princess. Abomination. They kept saying as they were chanting, remove the crown. He is not our king. Dethrone him. He sacrificed the princess. Abomination. Nnamdi and Chidera were stripped. Crowns were ripped. Chidera's beads were flung. Nnamdi's staff was broken. Their titles were gone. Their shame was public. They dethroned Nnamdi and Chidera that same day. It was so shameful. Soon, news reached Obinna, who had settled in another village. The elders begged him to return. Obinna was called back. He returned, not with bitterness, but with calm grace. Weeks later, on a bright morning, Obinna was finally crowned king of Mboniso. At his coronation, he spoke. "Destiny may delay," he said, "but it cannot be denied." He was crowned in a festival of forgiveness. Mboniso rejoiced greatly that day. As for Nnemda and Chidera, they fled, broken and disgraced. Far away in a remote hut near the forest, Nnamdi and Chidera lived in shame. But every day, they would go into the forest, crying and begging the old man to return their daughter. But the forest never replies. Only the wind whispers back, "Agreement is agreement."